Okay, let's get ourselves started for today. We're starting a little bit early because I might have to do something right after this. Let's hope I remember how to do everything. We're going to the water temple today. Oh boy. You know what? Full disclosure, we might have to open up a walkthrough for this one. Alright, morning everyone. Top of the morning. How's everyone doing today? Let's see, we got Mew Lover. And Michelle. Alright, we got the, usually the first people starting us off. The usual suspects. We're gonna get ourselves started with some water temple. It's gonna be great. Maybe. I distinctly remember last time, before we ended the stream, I was like, let's do water temple first thing next stream, just so we get it out of the way. Personally, I don't mind it that much. It's just that there's a lot of backtracking that has to be done, and there's gonna be that one key that that you miss, and that makes you have to go all the way back. It's pretty crazy. They made it easier in the 3DS version because they color-coded it, but even then, ugh, that is just, there's no excuse for that. It's good though. So, just so you guys know, yeah, we are just about to enter the water temple. We just have 3 more temples to go. So, water temple, shadow temple, spirit temple, and then Ganon's castle. So, we still have quite a bit of ways to go. I feel like every time we stream a Zelda game, it's gonna take 4 weeks. Like, you know, by doing it by a weekly basis, it'll take 4 sessions of playtime for us to actually do this. Last week was pretty good. Last week we covered a lot of grounds, like Phantom Ganon, which ended up killing me way more times than any other boss this playthrough. I'm not sure how to feel about Morpha, though. Because Morpha in and of itself isn't... It's not necessarily that it's a... Where do I go? It's not necessarily that Morpha's a bad, like, or a difficult to fight boss. It's just that the game kind of prevents you from fighting it. It's great. But yeah, just to answer your question though, we are, like, past the halfway point of the game. Okay, I can walk past this, right? Or do I need a horse? If I need a horse, I have to go back to the Temple of Time. In which case, we're going to be spending a lot of time getting a horse. Please tell me I don't need a horse. I need a horse. Oh boy. Okay, it's a good thing we started early, that way when people come in late, or at the time when we originally scheduled, we're gonna have to aim for that horse, you guys. There's actually a lot of Kid Link stuff that has to be done. Like, a lot. There's a ladder? Oh, yeah. I'm sad now. Yo, I kind of do want to get a... I still kind of want to get a horse though, just because it'll make the rest of the game more bearable. Yeah, screw it. You know what? We're gonna start the stream off by trying to get the horse. Let's do it. I'm gonna take 5 years beating Ingo, but it's gonna be worth it. Man, there's a horse? I mean, there's a ladder? Yeah, we're gonna grab that horse though, just so we can get around faster. So, how is everyone this morning? Actually, I don't know, like, I'm thinking about the water temple right now, and I feel like we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be okay. You know what? I'll show off the ladder for people that are watching this for posterity reasons, like, for people that don't, like, legit don't want to get the horse. But, yeah, for me personally, I've always ever gotten the horse every single time. That's actually part of the reason why I didn't like this game very much, is because I felt like I was forced to get the horse. But turns out there's a ladder, so I guess that would sort of improve my viewpoint on it. Come on. Also, one issue that I had, thankfully they fixed this in the 3DS version, but the fact that you have to keep on... I don't even have the Sun Song yet. Everything's just not going well. I don't even have the Sun Song. Oh boy, we're gonna... Man. We're missing a lot of stuff right now. Okay, you know what? Let's chat while killing these guys. How about that? It's all it's daytime. Shouldn't take that long. And, like, I have a lot of complaints about this game. It's not that I think this is a bad game, don't get me wrong. But I do have a lot of gripes about it as a video game. Like, don't get me wrong, like, at the time, 1998, this was a fantastic game. But, the age, man. It's just that the age, it's, like, I'm starting to feel like, yeah, like, the tracking issues, I don't know what it is. It's just that the tracking issues end up being... It's not that they're deadly. It's not like I can't, you know, win with the tracking issues getting in my way. It's just that it's an inconvenience that you kind of don't want to deal with. Okay, we don't need the Sun Song. Days last very, very short in this game, thankfully. A cock-a-doodle-doo! Apparently, okay, so dropping through the Gerudo Valley. That's the thing, like, I wouldn't know about any of that stuff. That's really the interesting thing that I've learned as I've been playing this game. One thing I've been learning as I played this game was there's actually a lot of different methods that people have found out that I have no clue how to facilitate in this game. Like a bunch of different glitches, methods to getting to certain places. Okay. No, wait. Ocarina. No? Okay, start some more. Nope. Don't attack. There we go. Okay, you just have to get really close. Fun fact, up, left, right was the Requiem of Wind in Wind Waker. I might play that game next. The river in Gerudo Valley took you right to the Lake of Hylia? No, I did not know about that. No, that's the thing, like, I mainly just did everything on foot. But you know what? Screw it, we're like, I'll just get the horse, just so people can see me play the game, get actual gameplay. Get my horse chops. Because yeah, I was actually opening the when I was opening the game earlier on the collector's edition, if you press Z or Z as you guys call it, you get info of the game. And the info of the game tells you that like you get like fantastic cinematics and the freedom of riding on horseback. And I feel, you know what? If that's one of the main selling points of the game, I feel like I'm obligated to show that off to people. Even though this is like how old is this game? It's like almost 20 years old now. It's 19 years old. There's actually quite a bit of stuff I still need to do. There's actually still quite a bit of stuff that I need to do, like, from time traveling perspectives, but the Shadow Temple is going to be quite a bit of fun. I cannot wait to play the Shadow Temple. Because we get to go to the well. If anything, we might end up Like, we might end up, yeah, we might end up going only until Shadow Temple today. Well, we'll see, though. 3 hours is a long time. It's just that how many hours will we spend... How many hours will we spend going... The well is very exciting, though. I can't wait to do the well. The well was one of my favorite moments in this game. Actually, it's really weird. So, when I was a little kid playing Zelda for the first time, I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of everything in video games. I was afraid of consequences in video games. Like, I thought, you know what, as long as I don't progress the storyline, nothing bad's gonna happen. That kind of thing. That's what I was afraid of as a kid. And the thing is, though, is that, somewhat ironically, it's the horrific elements of a video game that didn't scare me as much. Like, I'd be afraid of, like, the moon crashing, right? But I wouldn't be afraid of going into the well. Like, I wasn't afraid of the moon crashing. I was afraid of the timer. I was afraid of the timer. And I remember in Wind Waker, the way that they colored the mirror shield in that game made it look like it was gonna crack. I was afraid of the mirror shield breaking, so I was afraid of blocking too many times with it. It's man. Yes. 10 rupees. I know I don't want to know how to ride. Thank you, Waluigi. Yeah, I could do the well right now, but I'll wait until Shadow Temple. Cause we're yeah, we're here anyway. Go, 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 go. Get on the horse! Get on the horse! Thank you. Oh, you're kidding me. This is pro gameplay, you guys. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta get a running start. Come on. Okay, let's get a feel for this. This felt easier in Majora's Mask. Okay, let's ride around a bit. Get my money back. Wow. You need to shoot the bow a few times? Go. No, I was paranoid about the mirror shields growing up. Like, not the one in this game. The one in this game was alright. I was okay with the one in Ocarina of Time because it didn't look like it was going to break anytime soon. It's just that the lighting effects that they use in Wind Waker, at least for the GameCube, I never played HD. I never played the HD version, but the one in the GameCube, oh man. So basically, for those of you guys that have never played this game before, if you want to get a horse, you need to beat Ingo in a race. But the only way to beat Ingo in a race is by using Epona. Otherwise, you'll never get it. And you got off the horse. Go, 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 go. Yeah, and you have to ride around a little bit, like just jump over the hurdles for a bit. You get your money back, so it's not that bad. But it's for when you race against them, when you start having the wager. I love the music here. It's very, very Super Mario 64. Okay. Maybe that should be enough to appease this Luigi man. Yes, here we go. You have to beat him twice. Okay, so he's gonna come in front of me a couple of times, isn't he? Yeah, he will. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what I can do here. See, if I can steal it one last minute, can't I? Nope, he cuts in front of me. Oh man, he keeps cutting in front of me. Alright. I need cash. Actually, no, there's some jars that I can break. Because, yeah, I think the key to beating him is you have to cut him off. Like, you have to, like, advance from his right side, then cut him off. Okay, I think one of these jars are breakable, yeah? Yeah, this is a very annoying part of the game, especially if you don't have an upgraded wallet or a lot of rubies, which I don't. Wait a minute. Okay, take my anger out on this. Okay, so there's some money to be made. Okay, so that's 10 rupees, and then plus the other 10, so that's 20 rupees there. I'm not sure where else I can get. There is a bunch of, like, bushes outside the ranch, I think, that you can use. Let's do this. Yo, King of Dragons, how you doing? Okay, the only thing I'm gonna try doing, can you... My goodness, she's a fast one. Da -da -da. Okay, I have to beat him again. How about another race? If y'all win. What's really annoying though is that if this guy beats you, he still gets the 50 rupees. I'm just like, are you kidding me? I love how they got opponent in the manga. It's one of my favorite moments. Oh my goodness, I don't... Come on. Hurry! Hurry! Can you not get in my way? Oh my. He keeps getting in front of me. He's gonna take my money, because why not? That's so annoying. Oh, man. Okay, so I don't know what I have to do for that one. I think I need money. Okay. Can you please give me some money, please? Now, I would have thought that just burning the carrots quickly like last time would have worked, but the problem is my positioning wasn't correct. Okay, there should be some money around here. Oh man, that was not good for my heart rate. Here we go. So I guess we just come back here 4 more times. Actually, a horse race in Breath of the Wild would be pretty fun. It's just that, like, they'd have to... That's the thing about racing in video games. There's... Well, like, at least in video games where, like, there's no emphasis on racing, there would have to be some sort of way where, like, you would earn your way towards having a steed that would be amazing. Yeah, there's the fence jumping minigame and the archery minigame, but, like, the thing is, what I found in the few games where there were racing elements, like, if there were racing elements in a video game, they would need to make it in such a way where, like, the first couple of hours playing the minigame would be very balanced, but then after that, then that's when you have to start earning things that would kind of rig it in your favor. Like, I'm thinking about the Chocobo racing from Final Fantasy 7, where you have to breed the perfect Chocobo, and if you breed a golden Chocobo, then you automatically win all your races. That was fun. I should replay that game. Final Fantasy 7, like, it's very overrated. It's very overrated by the fan base, but it's by no means a bad game. Okay, let's try this one more time. I don't know, like, have you guys ever... How many of you guys have actually played Ocarina? Like, there's 15 of you guys in the chat right now. How many of you guys have actually played Oot? I'm glad that they at least saved the checkpoint. I'm glad they saved the checkpoint. It's nice of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh, okay, I screwed it up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. He keeps cutting in front! Okay, I have to approach from the left. I have to approach from the left. Man. What do I do? I'm at my wit's end right now. That's the thing, like, just because the game's overrated, it doesn't mean that the game itself is bad. Have I done a Twilight Princess stream? Yeah, a long time ago. Wait, weren't you there? I could have sworn you were there, King of Dragons. Yes, you were! Wait a minute. Yes, you were. Yeah. You were there. Why are you asking? It's actually, the thing is though about Ocarina of Time, it's pretty easy to access, isn't it? Like, I think it's downloadable. I don't think the Switch has it on Virtual Console. Yeah, King of Dragons, you were asking me what my favorite mythological creature was, and we were playing. I remember that. I remember that conversation distinctly. You were asking me what my favorite mythological creature was, while I was fighting against the Jiangxi enemy from Twilight Princess. That's the thing, Bugman. I'm not very good at emulators. I don't know anything about them. And also, personally, I don't use emulators either. There is a remake for the 3DS. I remember that one. Yeah, there's 3D, which also comes with Master Quest, if you guys are into that. Come back. What else? I don't think the Switch has it for Virtual Console. If you have the Wii, it should be on the Wii U. Oh yeah, it's on the Wii U shop as well for those of you guys that have a Wii U. Actually, yeah, my opinion about emulators... Actually, no, the thing about... Actually, no, my opinion on piracy is actually... It's changed a lot since, like, let's say a year ago. Because I remember I used to, like, be vehemently opposed to pirating. And my main reason being because it's illegal. But the thing is, though, is that, like, yeah, well, yeah, like, you know, my mind hasn't changed. Like, my mind hasn't changed about it being illegal, but I can understand why people pirate. And the reason why people pirate is because, it's too inconvenient to get something legally, which is why people pirate anime, for example. Like, that's why there's a lot of fan subbing happening in anime, because it's really difficult to distribute anime. Or that's why people pirate movies, because some people literally can't, like, they don't even really want to, like, they just want to see the movie, they don't want to actually put much into it. Also, yeah, the price of the games too, like, but the thing is though, with things like Virtual Console or downloadable games, like old games, like, you know, how PSN has old PS1 classic games, they're very easy to access these days, so that's when, like, piracy becomes less justified. But thing is, though, there is still that demographic which just does not want to buy anything. They don't care about legal issues or anything like that. So companies shouldn't try to get those people or try to get that market, because obviously those guys... Okay, going from the left. Gotcha. Eat my dust, you big jerk. You huge jerk. Okay, I get it now. So basically the game, like, intentionally wants to cut in front of you, so you have to make it so that he's in front of you, but, like, off the track. Oh, I have to fight him again? I don't want to. Okay, okay, let's do this then. I have an idea. Okay, no, oh no, we got it. Oh my goodness, my thumb's gonna fall off the stick! I'm so scared right now. That's so nerve-wracking. I feel my thumb about to fall off the stick. Like, oh my goodness, no, don't let go. Under my fabulous mustachioed nose. Anyway, I'll let you guys enjoy this. I have to answer a text message quickly. Okay. But yeah, like, the thing is, like, pirating is like, there are people that just will pirate anything, and there's no point in companies trying to pander to those people. But then there are people, like, in my demographic, like, people in their 20s, let's just say, that could theoretically afford something, provided that the price itself isn't too unreasonable. They should try to reach, like, for those people to make it more convenient. Because that's kind of the thing, like, if you want to sell something, then you should make it so that it's more convenient to purchase the thing that you want to sell. Because if you people pirate because it's too inconvenient. That's all it is. Okay, have you played any Pokemon? Yeah, I have played almost all the Pokemon games. I have only missed one generation, which was Generation 4. Yeah, like, cause like Generation 3, I played the remakes. I missed out on Generation 3 because my family couldn't afford a Game Boy Advance. Oh, this is so cute. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild is insanely addicting. Like, it's weird. Okay, so, hang on, let me finish the Pokemon story. Alright, so, yeah, no, I missed out on Generation 4 because I got a Nintendo DS too late. So, yeah, I missed out on that one. I actually missed out on Black and White 1. I played the sequels, but I never played the originals. Are you for real right now, game? Hang on. The irony of bringing Breath of the Wild to a camp. Ah, okay. The irony of bringing Breath of the Wild to a camp. Enjoy nature, virtual nature, while being in nature. It's cool, though. There we go. It's very different in comparison to other horse riding in other Zelda games. But it's funny, though. Back when Breath of the Wild... No, sorry, not Breath of the Wild. Back when Splatoon 2 came out a couple of weeks ago, I was so stressed out playing... the ranked modes. Ranked modes are, like... Part of the reason why I stopped playing ranked for a while is because it was going to be the death of me. To take a break, I played Breath of the Wild, and it is so relaxing. Oh my goodness. It is the most relaxing. I could have just played the Serenade of Water. What am I even doing with my life? Wow, I'm so salty right now. Wait, I just realized I could just play the Serenade of Water and I could have been here. We got the horse for no real reason, you guys. None of you guys thought. That's okay, I won't blame you guys. It is my fault. I'm the one that's keeping track of all this. Okay, so let's do this. Coulda just played the Serenade of Water. So this is my problem with Ocarina of Time. No, sorry, a lot of people's problem with Ocarina of Time. Not just mine. Is the fact that you have to pause the game every couple of seconds to get here. We should be okay, though. They fixed it in the 3D remake, the Ocarina of Time 3D remaster, because that was the game where you can assign the iron boots to a button. Let's do this, shall we? That being said, I like the art style of this game. Actually, I like the art style of the N64 games in general, like the visual aspect. Like, yeah, they look outdated and polygonal, sure. But it's like, there's something about it. It's like it compensates for the vibrance of the colors to make up for the fact that they can't have proper facial animations. Yes, I will help you. Hurry up. I'm mashing B as we speak. Yeah, honestly, multiplayer games are so stressful. Oh my goodness. Especially when you're playing ranked mode and your teammates don't know what the objective is. Yeah, well, the thing about local multiplayer is that you're playing with people that you can react to. And you feel more likely to own up to your own mistakes. Unless you're so toxic around your own friends that, like, you know, you complain about how stupid your friends are in the game. I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be weird. There are a lot of keys, and I'm not sure how many of them I can remember. So we have to be extremely thorough. Oh no, I don't have... Alright. Okay. Oh, and they give you the free bombs. Yeah, we're gonna have to open every single chest and, like, investigate everything. But yeah, it was so stressful playing Splatoon 2, and going back to Breath of the Wild is like a vacation. It's awesome. Ah, boy. Oh, come back. Wait, no. Oh, guys, please enjoy me as I descend into madness. Okay. No, you can't reach it. We're gonna have to come back here later, so we'll mark that down. Din's Fire on this should work. Thank you, Ninja, for enjoying my misery. I'll say though, like, I think we could be okay for Water Temple. I've made many mistakes in the Water Temple in my lifetime. I've made many mistakes in my lifetime of playing the Water Temple, where things would go smoothly for all of, like, the first half hour would go so smoothly, and then I would run into a snag. Shooting the arrow through a torch also works. That actually might be more mana efficient. No, you know what? We'll use Din's Fire for now. Just for now, and then when we're running out, we'll go back. Like, I like the Water Temple as a concept, I just didn't like the fact that you have to pause often, and the pausing itself is really lengthy. Like, I complained last week that the pausing in this game takes 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. Not much. But you have to do it so many times that it adds up. Oh man, that was more than 1.5 seconds. Here we go. Whoops. Oh boy, this part. It's not that bad, it's just that you forget the one key. That's my issue with it. It's just that it's very what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's very unintuitive, as like, it's just, you feel like you know what you're doing, but then suddenly the game just tells you, nah, you don't know what you're doing, and then you have to backtrack all of a sudden. And things like, okay, backtracking in and of itself isn't that bad. It's just that when the backtracking is so confusing and difficult to keep track of, and getting there is very stressful. That's kind of a cause for frustration. Because for me, I get frustrated doing a lot of Zelda dungeons because I'm very bad at solving dungeons. Was it just the Skulltula that you guys were guarding? Okay, alright. Have I ever played Minecraft? No, I have not ever played Minecraft. I know a lot of people that have played it, though. Like, it's a very popular game to my understanding, but I've never played it myself. Yeah, no, because in the 3D version, you don't even have to pause. You can just press a button, and then you'll have your iron boots. And also, it was color-coded. Yeah, honestly, Water Temple in the 3D version was improved a lot. It's just that it took away, in my opinion, it just took away from the, like, the original vision of the temple, and that's, like, taking advantage of the fact that there were different water levels to work with. Oh yeah, it's because I'm not really going after gold Skulltulas today. Or ever. I don't need them. Alrighty. By the way, has anyone seen the video that I uploaded last night? I want to know what you guys thought of it. Because I don't usually make videos like this, but I kind of... It was one I really enjoyed doing. And thing is though, like... It's one thing to pander to an audience, but it's another thing to, like, enjoy doing something and then see that other people enjoy doing it as well. Or enjoy experiencing it, rather. Okay. Oh, this part. Like, yeah, this is like, so it's this thing. You're pausing during a puzzle that you're supposed to be solving. It's very weird. Yeah, I just want to know because I actually do have an interest in doing more videos like that. Yeah, the gaming channel one. Oh no. Oh no. No. Why are the increments so long? Okay. We got this. We got this. What was I trying to do? What was I even trying to do? Oh, I don't even have a shield. I don't have a shield. Come on. Oh my. Okay, I'm not sure what I was trying to do. I'm not sure what I was trying to accomplish with this one. Let's do this again. Okay, the reason why I'm asking is because, yeah, it's a kind of video that I like doing, because it's me playing a game and then commentating, like, stuff. Obviously, I don't want to make the YouTube channel to be too much about what I, like, you know, my personal, like, thought and stuff, but, you know, the bonus was that there was gameplay, so people that wanted to watch gameplay will get their gameplay, but then for me, who likes to talk, gets to talk. Alright, I might look up the Minecraft videos later. The thing is, I am going to be busy today. Because as I said earlier, the part of the reason why I started early today is because I had to meet up with some people afterwards. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I really enjoyed making it. It's a video that I just enjoy making. That's kind of how it is. Like, that's basically all I'm trying to get to right now, is that, like, it's a video that I like making, but I want to make sure that people enjoyed watching it. So far, the feedback has been pretty positive, but, like, the thing about me, too, is that, like, I like making videos because I like making videos, and not necessarily because I get any, like, viewership off them, either. But it is one thing to, like, make something that people enjoy, and it's another thing to make something that people, you know, like, so that people would benefit me, you know what I mean? Because I'm, again, this isn't a job for me. This is something that I like to do for fun. Like, me streaming right now, I had to do some heavy investments for it, but it's worth it in my opinion. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, wait a minute, I was supposed to float upward, yeah? I really hope you do, Jonah. I really hope you do make a gaming channel, because the thing about gaming is that it's often perceived as an antisocial act, and I guess it is, like, hang on. Okay, so do you know what? We're gonna Breath of the Wild the hell out of this and just, okay, and then, oh my goodness, this pauses. Alright, see you later, King of Dragons. I think that was okay. Right. So the thing is, like, yeah, it's often perceived as an antisocial thing, but we've seen time and time again that there's a lot of room for interaction in video gaming. And people making videos, it's something that a lot of people really like to do. I've noticed that a lot of people, that they want to make videos. Hell, when I was, how old was I when I first made my first gaming video? Oh, I kind of want to see if I can find my old channel. Sensei Swag, how you doing? I actually kind of want to look up if my old channel still exists. I used to have an old channel where I would record my desktop with unregistered Hypercam 2. I think I was like 12 years old when I made my first gaming video. Oh boy, I have to float all the way back down. See, like, this is the problem with the backtracking. It's just like, why? Why? Oh man. I love complaining about this game, because everyone loves this game, but I enjoy complaining about it. Okay. My setup for this is well, it's a desktop computer. It's an HP desktop computer with the, well, computer-wise, it's an HP. And it is i5 quad-core, which is the requirement for streaming 720p. Okay, now this part. Oh no! No! We're okay. I think it's like, again, I have a lot of complaints about this game, but it's not, I still like this game until it does these things to me. Like, I have a lot of complaints about Ocarina of Time, but I love this game still. Don't get me wrong. Like, I despise a lot of things about Ocarina, but I still love Ocarina. That's my bias. My first video... Damn, okay. Okay, I don't remember the exact contents of the video. Hang on a second. It was back when I was like a quote-unquote hardcore Adventure Quest player. This was a long time ago. Oh man. And the thing is though, I didn't even have a good computer at the time either. I had a bad computer, so I couldn't even play Adventure Quest at home. That's how much technology has changed, man. Oh yeah, in the 3DS version they would show you that this existed. Okay, here we go. I was a huge Adventure Quest player by Artix Games, or Artix Entertainment. I was massively into that game. It was like my favorite. I loved it so much. Really? Wait, so Iron Boots protects me? I could have gone my whole life without knowing that. Fascinating. Okay, hang on. Setup. So, yeah, so that was when I was super into that game. I would hypercam. When, what's his name? When Chester Headington committed suicide a couple of weeks ago, I was really upset because, well, Linkin Park really was the music that I would always have in the background. Like, back in those days, man. This is, like, super old school. Oh, I have to kill all these guys first? Okay, okay. Oh, I accidentally pressed it again. Come on, come on. Really? Oh boy. What do I do? Oh, you have to wait for them to actually turn into rocks? Alright, fair enough. There we go. And then this opens up. Oh man, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, there's always that one key. Unless... Oh yeah, okay, no, I remember now. There's that key. There is that key with the bombable opening. Excuse me a moment while I try to figure out where this wall is. There we are. So anyways, yeah, backstory. I guess my very first gaming video was me using Hypercam. To... my unregistered Hypercam 2 to record Adventure Quest. Like, I would kill bosses. And I would have Linkin Park in the background, man. Those were the days. And the thing is, though, the really interesting thing about me is that I could not run that game very well on my house's computer, because my house's computer was really old, even by those standards. What else was there? So yeah, you know, my computer was really bad, so I had to use the library computer to level up my character. Man, that was... Because I had a lot of fun doing it though. Like it's just a lot of fun to... It's just a lot of fun to record video and then upload it, regardless of whether or not it got views. I think on average though, those videos I was like, because that was back when YouTube was very, it was still quite spacious. It's not as bloated as it was today, because now anyone can make a channel, right? Like anyone can make a channel and upload. Think about buying a capture card, just fair warning, some capture cards are quite expensive. I'd only recommend using a capture card if you can afford it, but like if you're able to though, then yeah, by all means do it. Do you have to edit too much? Depends. Like, sometimes I would, but most of the time my editing, the extent of my editing, would have just been like cutting or speeding up the video and then adding music to it. That's the extent of it. Okay, I think that's it. I think this is all the keys I need. I really hope I'm not missing one. Ah, boy. If I'm missing one, well, like, I'll be okay. It's just that, just talk to you guys from now on. There was quite a bit. Yeah, there was quite a bit of editing to be done, but like the thing is, like my channel, in comparison to other content creators, my channel has very little in the way of editing. Really, like very little in the way of editing. That being said, though, I still can, but I try not to have too much editing in it. I think the most editing I've ever done for a video was my other blog post, which was in defense of sexy character designs, which is one of my favorite videos, actually. She'll come in. There you are. Okay, so the difference between me and a lot of people, though, is that I used to work full-time. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think this should work. I used to work full-time, so I actually have quite a bit of old money that I could finance into stuff for the channel. And I got lucky. My first month, my story is a bit of a freak incident in comparison to everyone else, but yeah, kind of a sort of a freak incident was the fact that I was actually able to get some good revenue from YouTube for ads. So I was actually able to finance to buy the capture card that you guys are enjoying right now. So yeah, there's a $50 HDMI capture card. It should be okay. Like, honestly, I think that should be okay. It doesn't have to be anything too amazing or fancy. Honestly, just same rule for everything else in life. Only purchase within your means. Because if it's something that you really like to do, like, it's like, okay, let's just say, I don't know, like, you want to get into skating, right? You want to get into ice skating. Very Canadian example I'm going to give you guys right now. You want to get into ice skating, but thing is though, like, you've only just started, so why would you buy something like a very, like, you know, that the star athlete speed skaters wear? No, you would start off with something small first. Start off with something very, very small and affordable, and if you really enjoy what you're doing, if you enjoy the concept, if you enjoy whatever those skates provide for you, then that's when you start investing in slightly more expensive skates, because it's more towards your preference or your professional preference. It's kind of like that with a capture card. Like, you don't need to go nuts and buy like a $300 capture card. Like, I've seen capture cards that run for like $99, and that would be good. Like, $99 is pretty cheap considering that it's about, what, like, it would still stream like HD. That's kind of the thing, like, you don't want to buy... Yeah, I said it goes for microphones as well. Actually, the thing about a microphone is that people's ears are more sensitive than their eyes. So, like, you know, like, if you have a 480p... Yeah, if you have 480p on your... If you have a 480p video, but good audio, that's better than having 1080p on your video, and... Yeah, that's better than having 1080p, but a horrible microphone. That's something that I want to also point out as well, like, for those of you guys that want to start a channel. What do I even do? Shall we go back here? I feel like I've made a mistake. Oh boy. Alright, I think this is where the magic starts happening. The infamy of Ocarina of Time. Maybe. Let's let's hope. Eh? Let's believe in hope. Oh boy. Oh man, that feels really weird. No! Ah, come on. Come on. Where are you? Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, but I got a Switch. Day one, actually. I like telling this story of how I bought a Switch. Yeah, my microphone, the one that you guys are listening to right now, costed about, I believe it was $49.99 Canadian. So that's like, what? Like, 35 bucks to you guys, maybe? I shouldn't have used, okay, that's okay. I think this is a compass. Did you have to build yourself up a lot before you started a channel? I started this channel a long time ago. Like, if you actually go back to one of my first videos, my first videos were actually an Ocarina of Time playthrough, so, yeah. We're kind of full circle, aren't we? No, but, yeah, actually, did actually around this time last year, yeah, I was playing Ocarina of Time, but it was like a recorded Let's Play, and the thing is, no one watched it, it was just me watching it. Honestly, that's how it was. Like, there was no one watching it. There was no one watching. It was just all the views on the video were literally me. But that was okay. I guess we go up here. Okay. So there's this one, and then there's the climby thingy, right? Like you go up the stairs. You go up the stairs, and then there's another key. I think we got all the keys, you guys. I think we did it. I think we did it. I think we got all the keys. Oh, this could be good. Hang on a second. Okay, please. You gotta start somewhere, but like that's how it was for me though. Like I had no viewership whatsoever. I did a couple of Pokemon videos actually. Well, a Pokemon video. No, or was it a couple? Oh yeah, I did two. It was one with Pokemon Sun and Moon OU, my team, and Gifts of the Gods, which was original metagame of the month on Pokemon Showdown. Like, you know, so that was pretty fun. Like, but the thing is though, like, I liked it because I was able to sort of share stuff with you, even though no one watched it. Also, we're going to be fighting against Dark Link. So, someone suggested the strategy that you have to, like, keep using a certain move, and then Dark Link will be like, okay, I see you're always using that move, then you use a different move to correspond with that move, and that should work. Well, we'll see. We will see. I think we got it, though. Oh, that's great. I swear, because I kept missing the keys. I kind of wish Dark Link was the last boss. Really, like, if we had Cryonis, this would be a no-brainer. Okay. No, I won't lie though, I did get really lucky. I got super lucky. Use the hammer and just spam him? I'm gonna try that. I've never tried that. Like, I used the hammer against the Stalfos in this game to great effect. My hypothesis for beating the Stalfos, because like my complaint about fighting Stalfos in this game is that they block all the time. But with the Megaton Hammer, the active frames that the enemy AI reads on the hammer are very different from the sword, but the AI is still acting like I'm using a sword. Oh, I almost fell off. But the AI is still acting like I'm using a sword, so they let down their guard right when the hammer is about to hit them. It's pretty funny. Okay, please tell me. But yeah, like, I wanted to start... So yeah, my humble beginnings. I started off... I might actually make a video about my humble beginnings as well. That could be fun. I think, I don't know, maybe people might enjoy that. Have my little autobiography. Nah, actually, nah, that's Maybe in a year. How about next March I'll do that? Oh no. Oh, I thought it was gonna eat me. Alright. I might make a video like in March about my humble beginnings as a YouTuber. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, it's hammer time. Here we go. Oh no, there seems to be a dead end. Come on, I believe in you. Come on, I believe in you. Just... Okay. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I love this. I love it. Okay, that's enough wasting people's time. Wow, that somehow didn't hit. Okay, that seems somehow fair. Oh, man. He's outplaying me. Okay, so he reads that. What do I do? Okay, now the thing is though, like, the thing about this enemy AI is that he's supposed to adapt to each and every move that you use, so I don't think spamming's gonna mean anything. Deku nuts. Aw, they're gonna make me walk all the way back. Alright, where do we go? Hey, Zach. See you later, then. Oh, man. What's this tracking? Alright. What can I say? But yeah, like, basically my experience was that I would have my unregistered hypercam... me and my unregistered hypercam 2 versus the world. Yeah, I think I'll not Z-target, since I'm used to doing that anyway. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yo, it's Game Painter! Did you just get back from class? Okay, here we go. Game Painter, we were just talking about my humble beginnings as... Oh, you are a person. You are a person of ill repute. Like, how could you do that? Oh, you still... Oh, I thought you had class. Okay. I thought... Okay, huh. Alright. No, we were just talking about my humble origins on YouTube. Back when we used to have the 5-star rating system in place. And none of the thumbs up, thumbs down nonsense. I remember someone sent me a screenshot of Caramel Dancing from like back when the YouTube layout, how the YouTube layout used to look like 10 years ago. Oh man, it was so surreal. Okay, come on. The nice thing about 3-hearting is that you don't actually need much to fully heal yourself. It's great. Okay. Here we are. Hey, Bunny Boy, what's going on? We're about to kill Dark Link, or make attempts at killing Dark Link. Here we are. But yeah, no, honestly, like, I kind of wanted to make some more videos that are like, I'm not like again, it's just that like as much as I want to make something, but I also want to make like I want people to be justified in watching my videos as well. No, not even like necessarily them justified seeing it, but like them justifying subscribing to me, you know? Because yeah, like having more bloggy kinds of videos are a lot of fun for me to make, but I'm just not sure people would enjoy them. But it seems that people seem to enjoy the video that I uploaded yesterday, so that could be fun. I like my in-defensive video though. That was one of my favorite videos to make. Okay, here we go. I think it should still be up. Or I have to walk? Okay, that's fine. Deku Nuts. Hammer. Din's Fire. We're ready. I remember when Ryan Hiko was huge. I don't know, is he still around? I remember Smosh. Man, that was a long time ago. Wow. Wow. Okay, this has to work. Oh, it did. Nice. I'm not trying to do the thrust, but he does it anyway. That was so weird. He died really fast. He died really, really fast that time. Like, I could have sworn it took way more to kill him. Huh. Where do you get the magic meter upgrade? Don't you get it after the fire temple? Like, to my memory anyway. That was a lot faster than I remember it being. Because I was about to say, like, oh yeah, I shouldn't be Z-targeting. Okay, so right after I use this Din's Fire, I'm gonna stop Z-targeting. But then he just died, so that was nice of him. I kind of wish, like, Dark Link was the last boss. Okay, in Death Mountain. Should I get... Yeah, you know what, I should get that. Because more magic power is a good thing. Just because more magic power is a good thing. Oh, I dread this part. Okay. Oh no. I dread this part. We might be here forever. Unless you guys know, like, the legitimate way of doing this. I swear, like, this part was a nightmare. Okay, so from what I understand, you have to keep walking in a straight line so that the physics of this game aren't like, okay, now you may go down. This part, okay. So you have to go in a straight line. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Just keep walking around. Hang on a second. I got this. Really? Oh yeah, I forgot there's this part too. Okay, this part could be funny. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Come on. We got this. I feel like this could be so much easier. If you do the water temple before the fire temple, you can get the ice arrows. Wow, I did it. If you do the water temple before the fire temple, you get the ice arrows. I thought you can't. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No! 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 Oh, heartbreak. Okay. I swear, like, I made it, and then for whatever reason, all I had to do was just get onto that ledge. I thought you can't do the water temple. Cause don't you need the? Because like there are ice switches that you have to get, right? You don't need the hammer in the water temple, but you need the. Oh, sorry, no, I was thinking about the. Sorry, I was thinking about the forest temple. Oh, okay. I should have done that. That sounds like fun. That actually sounds like fun, doing the water temple before the fire temple. Next time I play this game, I'll probably do that. I did not know that. I did not know it was possible to one-shot Volvagia with ice arrows. Wait, don't you get ice arrows from a puzzle? Wait, but wait, how do you get ice arrows in this game? I don't think I've ever gotten them. Or I have, it's just that it was like very early and I had a guide. Okay, rolling around at the speed of sound. No. No! Oh boy. What am I even doing, man? You get the ice arrows from the Gerudos, right? I gotta try that. Yeah, you get it from the Gerudo. Okay, okay. Yeah, that somehow worked. Okay, okay, we have to be very careful, you guys. I've yet to try that. I've never done that. Oh, it's Harry. Okay. Okay. I thought you would have. All right. Hi, Harry. I changed your username and the Chikorita. Why is there no Chikorita? Wait, we don't need Din's Fire anymore, so good. I'm so good at this game. My goodness. It looks so great. Okay, because I've never tried the Volvagia with an ice arrow. I should try that. I actually do want to try that. Okay, and this is the room where we were earlier. Ah, the long shot. I feel the freedom. Okay, so, Okay, now where do I go now that I have a long shot? Like, that's one of the weird things about Water Temple as well, is that the solutions that the new tool that you find in this dungeon is meant to solve aren't entirely obvious. But I think that's cool. I personally think that's cool, but it's because it's the Water Temple, people like to frown on it. Oh, wait, we have to lower the waters. We need to lower the water. Since we're down here. It's actually a very well-designed temple. It is. It's just that, again, like, it's one thing to have a good concept, but it's another thing to enjoy playing that concept. Have I played Crash Bandicoot? No, I have not, but my cousins own it for the PS1, and I got to watch them play it. I got to watch my cousins play it. My cousins were very good at those games. I think I played like one of the side-scrolling levels. Like there was a side-scrolling level to Crash Bandicoot that I played, but I did not get any far at it because I was just bad at video games. Whoa! Whoa! I'm sorry. How long did it take for that whoa meme to die? That was weird because that was very surreal for me and my cousins because we thought it was hilarious as kids to hear Crash Bandicoot yell whoa. But today, that's like a very popular, no, or at least today it was a very popular meme, and I'm just like, huh? How? Okay. Do I have to go back here? Let's find out. Behind the meme? Yeah, that's, hey, well, if people want to watch a program called Behind the Meme, they may. Yeah, I heard the Insane Trilogy. I considered getting it, but there's a lot of other things I need to save up for. I mean, I'm going to school in a couple of weeks, so I gotta save up for that too. Man. Behind the Meme. Imagine if I just stopped making Zelda videos, just made them all about memes instead. Man. One thing I want to talk about, I guess one little anecdote I'll just have while playing this water temple. What on earth? Is there no way up? Wait, we float up, obviously. One anecdote is the fact that, yeah, YouTube is a very, like, YouTube gaming, sorry, not just YouTube in general, although YouTube in general, you can make the argument that is. Have I been here already? Hang on, okay, we're gonna double check, we have to be thorough, remember? We said we would be thorough, and thorough was what we would be. Oops. Okay, we were just here, okay. Right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, we were just here. And the thing is, yeah, like YouTube gaming, I kind of touched on that in yesterday's video, is how it's become very congested because it's really difficult to get into it now that there are so many big names that people would watch. So that if you want to make new content where you're not even very exposed, and it's also like, also on top of that, you're not as experienced as you're not as experienced either. Like, it's very, very hard to sort of make, like, you know, get your stuff appreciated. It's not like, you know, it's not like with drawings where, like, if you have the correct connections, then people will just post your drawing and that's all you have to do. With the YouTube video, you really need to know your audience. It can't just be artistic taste all the time. Like, it should be artistic taste, but it won't be, like ideally it should always be artistic taste taking priority. We've already been here before. But at the same time though, there's also the issue of, like, you do need to cater towards some sort of audience. And that's the thing too, like, I've noticed, I actually looked at my YouTube analytics. I looked at the YouTube analytics, and apparently, the majority, like the, oh, not the majority, but like the largest fraction, well, would that be a majority then? Well, anyways, like, anyway, a large amount of people that are on my YouTube channel are people that have found me out through suggested. Okay. So, do I have to... I guess I do have to raise the water... Oh, no. Hidden! Oh, hey, I'm glad, Jonah. Glad you can make it to the channel. That's the thing, though, like the majority of people that have found my channel are from suggested. So, I'm not entirely sure what to make of that. Like, I guess, you know, from a business perspective, the correct course of action would be to find out ways to capitalize, oh my goodness, to capitalize on how to get in as many recommendeds as possible. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I guess that would be like my next practice, would be to find out how to get into as many people's recommendeds as possible if I want to increase my channel traffic. Alright, Jonah, have fun at camping. This is another key, but for what purpose? For what purpose do I need this key? Why, to unlock a door, of course. That's the thing though, like, I guess the main thing I want to get across in yesterday's video was just have fun making videos and have fun earning your subscribers. It is fun. Like, yeah, again, I don't want to ever be quoted as saying that it's never about subscribers. It is, but it's like, it's for them to appreciate the stuff that you make for them. You know, it's for making content that people would enjoy. That's my main issue, or my main desire. It's just that, like, how do you go about doing that? It's like, if you're the kind of person that wants to get subscribers by clickbaiting everyone, I don't like that practice. What on earth? Where do I go? Like, I don't like that practice, but if it works for you and you enjoy doing it, well, there's not really much I can say, aside from the fact that I disapprove, but, you know, like, it works for you. Okay, we have to do this. Yo, Jonan! So, yeah, all I can really say is that, yeah, if you really enjoy that and it works for you, but at the same time, if you just enjoy, making video and you don't mind if it gets a million subscribers or views in one night, and but if you don't find that fun, then you shouldn't do it. That's the kind of thing, because I know there's a lot of people that like to do this kind of stuff. It's that they're so discouraged. And I guess my video was sort of meant to help address that discouragement. Because people are discouraged at the fact that, yeah, like, they don't get the viewership that they want. And things, it's not even that they want, like, an unreasonable amount either. These people, they genuinely want to have, like, maybe, like, 50 views on their video, and they'd be happy with that. But they can't, because YouTube is super congested right now. And that's not really the fault of the people that are involved in YouTube. It's not really their fault that YouTube is congested, because there's so many different contributing factors to that, right? We've already been here before, we don't need to do this. Right? I hope not. Oh, I hope not. Okay. Because that's just how YouTube is, really. It's just that it's just really, really hard to get your exposure, which is discouraging for a lot of people. This guy respawned, right? So he's gonna fall on me. Come on. But yeah, in terms of me, like, trying to endorse and promote other people's channels, of course, like, I want to hold a certain standard. No offense to people that can't afford capture cards, but, like, that is the standard, though. Like, I only want to endorse channels where they have a proper capture card and a half-decent microphone. Those are the ones that I want to endorse, because I know that they're willing to put in the effort. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, well, you make a video, so I'm gonna accept all of them. It's more like, I want to endorse people that put in efforts and money and time into making their videos. That's kind of like one of the things, that's kind of one of my long-term goals for this YouTube channel, is to help people, I guess, get started. Like, I can't guarantee, again, I can't, oh no. Oh, okay, thank you for boosting me up. I can't guarantee that you're gonna get a lot of numbers, but I can do my best to endorse whatever your channel is. I don't think we can go here yet, because we don't have a boss key. But where do you get the boss key? Okay, where does this room go? Let us find out. Where am I going? Okay, we've been here. I might not remember. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to sift through my brain right now where this next part is. Like, was I wrong to raise the water levels? You know what, let's go here anyway, because the game's telling me nothing else. Yeah, see, okay, you need the boss key for this part, so... Yeah, okay, we can't go here yet. Man! I have never watched Rick and Morty. I am familiar with one of the co-creators, Dan Harmon, because he wrote Community, which is one of my favorite shows. Come on. Like, I know Dan Harmon. And Justin, the voice actor for both Rick and Morty. Justin, what's his name again? That guy. I'm familiar with his... I'm familiar with some of his stuff. Okay, the bats. They hide in the walls, as bats often do. I love how Keys look in Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, there are no Keys in Breath of the Wild. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think as though I've actually never seen Rick and Morty myself, though. Man, I hate how ancient guardians look like in Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, they weren't in Breath of the Wild. Okay, where'd I go? Oh wait, no, we just go here. Okay, I feel like... Okay, I'm going the wrong way, so where am I supposed to go? Let's look at the map. Let's do something I never do in Zelda. Let's look at a map. Okay, yeah, Uh-huh. First floor. First floor! Okay. Huh. We're gonna go back. Backtrack! Go back to the first floor, apparently. Alright. That sounds fair. Uh-huh. I like how Guardian Scouts look like in Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, they weren't in Breath of the Wild. Man, like, I wish Breath of the Wild included the Guardian Skywatchers, the classic Zelda enemies, Guardian Stalkers. I love how Lionel look. Oh wait, there were no Lionel. Okay, first floor, yeah? So that would be, by this game standards, we're on the second floor right now. So it's the floor beneath us. Okay. The floor beneath us. Okay. Iron boots. Oh no! Am I on the second floor? No, no, okay, we have to keep sinking. Okay. Okay, apparently this'll lead somewhere. So, wish me luck. Please tell me this goes somewhere. I like how Lizalfos look in Breath of the Wild. Oh, wait. Yo, Points, how you doing? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, this is so out of the way. Oh my goodness. That was, okay. Well, it's fair, I guess. There was open space in the Water Temple template. And there are boulders for some reason. Okay, here we go, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, Augustria! I knew that you were here, like, at the beginning of the stream. It's just that I wasn't sure if you, like, you had to take a break and, like, get away from the screen for a bit after you typed in the chat. We're gonna go back down under. Oh. Okay. Now, who wants to have fun? Oh boy! Oh, I thought I could roll away. You. What on earth was that hissing sound? Okay, this part. Wow. Oh, do you know what? No, wait. Just use the iron boots. course, do that thing that takes 15 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, basically, earlier today we were talking about overrated games. Well, at least I was. I don't know, like, do you guys have... Okay, I'm curious. Are there games that you guys find overrated? Not necessarily, like, objectively, as in, like... but, like, among people that you know, among your peers. Because that's kind of what the concept of being overrated comes from, is the fact that you have a lot of friends or people in your social media circles that really, really like a game. Really, really like a game. But you don't get it. But you just don't get it. Like, you don't understand why people like it so much. Or no, actually no, not just video games. I guess movies and books would also be one as well, because those are all mediums that we're very intimately familiar with in this day and age. That's true. Bobby Bob's correct. You can't surf shield. You'd think they would have added that in Breath of the Wild, considering how much open space there is, but now it's just open space filled with nothing that you can't even shield surf through. There is no Zelda in Breath of the Wild. That's my favorite one. Oh man, things that are overrated. Roblox? What's so overrated about Roblox? I thought people, like, no disrespect to people that play Roblox, but I thought like, generally speaking, the people that play Roblox are the people that play ironically and not because, you know. Alright. Super Mario 64 as an overrated game. I can make a case for that, yeah. Like, I understand why people like it, but I can see why people wouldn't like it and therefore consider it underrated, overrated, because if people like don't like the concept of how Super Mario 64 isn't as... Yeah, like, okay, so a lot of people, they complain about linearity in video games, which I understand, but not everyone wants non-linearity in video games. Because if a game is linear, but it's structured very, very well, then I don't know why that would be considered a bad game. Okay, hang on a second. Can I do this? Oh, I can't. It's like Neo! Right. Oh, why am I so good at this game? I'm so good. Okay, here we go. Okay, but like... Oh yeah, well, in Super Mario 64 is like... some people don't like the fact that it's like, it's so free that it feels like almost like there are no rules, and some people, they like having rules, even though that does make you sound like a major buzzkill. Wait, was I supposed to go here? Hang on. Identity crisis. I'm gonna assume that we went the right way. Let's find out. Yes, okay, we did. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! This is not how I wanted my day to turn out. Okay, Z targeting is gonna kill me soon, so let's make the most of this, shall we? I was so close to dead. I love running around, period. Oh wait, there was no running around in Breath of the Wild. Okay, and then you need the key for this one. Man, there's so many keys that you have to keep track of in this game. Like, I don't mind that. It's just that, man, like for a game where you have to pause every couple of seconds. Here we are. No more beep beep simulator. Oh, bottle. I need this. I think I need this. I might need this. That's the thing, Super Mario 64 was like a... Like, yeah, I can see what people would call overrated in this day and age. But the thing is that, like, I think the main reason why people like it so much is the control scheme. What else? What's an overrated... Oh. Okay, well, for a book series. Should I say it? I feel like I say it too many times, and it's like, you know, no one's gonna benefit from me saying it so many times, so maybe I'll not say my unpopular opinion about books. Okay, we'll save the game. I think people liked how the controls worked because there was a lot of freedom to it. But thing is, again, as I said earlier, not everyone likes that, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, no, it's just that not everyone likes that amount of freedom. Oh boy, what on earth? What on the... Alright. Okay, you win. That was so weird, they just piled on me. Like a bunch of animals. Hey, Austin! Wait, Austin, is that Terry Crews in your... Is that Terry Crews in your display picture? Forgive me if I'm wrong. I went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Go, 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 go. Oh, you're killing me, game. Alright, alright, we're okay. Spin, 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 spin. Oh, you got Terry Crews. Okay, we got... Alright, so whenever I read Austin's comments, I'm gonna assume it's Terry. What else is... Things that are overrated, guys. Help me out here. Something that's not overrated is Terry Crews. He is not an overrated man. Let me tell you that right now. Like, he's genuinely, like, a very nice person. But it's that he just enjoys being over the top, which is awesome. Which is something that I appreciate, because... It's like, it's a kind of manliness that people don't like to focus on. Because when people think of masculinity, they think of it as being, like, really toxic. But it's like... Well, and that's like the people that like to criticize masculinity, but for me, it's just like you get to be very energetic when you're a man, you know? Like you're allowed to have your moments of just being tough and that kind of stuff. I really like that. One of my favorite Old Spice commercials with Terry was when they were doing like, I think they were doing a Downy commercial. I think it's when they were doing a Downy commercial, and he just bursts in on a jet ski, and interrupts the commercial like, Old Spice is so powerful that it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor garden freshness, and you smell like yeah, dude. So awesome. Okay, thank you, Jordan, for saying it first. Yes, Harry Potter is insanely overrated. Insanely overrated. Like, the books. The books are super overrated. I have not seen the movies. I've not seen the movies, but, like, I've read all the books twice in high school. My mother is... No, my mother's pretty fairly rated. I disagree. I'm inclined to make a case to disagree with you that my mother is quite, like, you know, like, fairly rated. Oh my goodness, no, Harry Potter, I get so mad thinking about how... And here's the thing, like, I'm not trying to claim that my books are anything special. It's just that with Harry Potter, it's... How do I even begin? Part of the reason why, I guess, is the fact that each of the characters, like the three main characters, are very... Like... Okay, hang on, let me just kill this boss first, and then I'll get into my Harry Potter rant. Well, at the risk of scaring everyone away. Hang on a second. Here we go. Okay, so this boss, I hate this boss. This is... It doesn't look good. It doesn't play good. It's... Like, it does nothing good. It does this, though, which is pretty cool. You know. Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep. It does so much damage. Oh, we gotta run. Okay, I have to wait for him to climb up. So, like, okay, this... I really don't like how this boss plays. Okay, so you gotta wait for him to climb up. So yeah, that's pretty fun, you know, waiting for bosses to do things. I like waiting for games to do things. Yep. Alright. Link looks like how I feel right now. Yep. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Alright. Awesome. Woohoo! Wahoo! Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright, we got ourselves into something nice. Big. Alright. Line of sight. No, honestly, I heard that the fandom for Undertale is pretty bad. Like, I can understand why people would like it. It's just, it's usually because it's usually an issue of fans making the game bad more than anything. Because like pretty much like I can't think of any fandom that is without its idiots. Yes, here we go. Yeah, like you'd be hard pressed to find one. It's just that the ones in the Undertale fandom, from what I understand, they're very vocal, and that's kind of how it is. Though it's like the majority is very silent, and the minority, like the fanatical minority of almost any group that comes off the top of my head, is the loud one. Oh, I can do that. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, the spikes. Awesome. Hey, Axel, how you doing? Axel the second, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Show me. Really? Nice. I like this boss because you get to hit them once and then they just escape. It's so fun. This is even more fun than Volvagia. Alright, here we go. Yep. Yeah, that's that, like, I feel like this boss shouldn't have existed. Like, straight up. I'm not gonna pull any punches, but this boss is not a good boss. It's it was portrayed pretty well in the manga, though. They portrayed it pretty nicely in the manga. Okay, I need to know where's the heart container so that I can avoid it. I don't see the heart container. And I'm kind of worried to find it beneath me. Okay, hang on a second, you guys. I'm gonna slowly make our way towards that portal and not touch the heart container. Oh, okay, it's over there. Okay, I was just like, where is it? Yeah, it's Morpha just sucks, man. Like it is without question the worst boss in this game. Like guaranteed. When I make a list of best to worst bosses from Ocarina of Time, you can expect Morpha on the bottom. Massive spoiler alert for people that are going to see that movie, and you're watching this 5 months after the stream originally aired. Man, we have a voice chat. Yeah, we do, Austin. Ooh, we have a politics thing? Awesome. Hang on a second, guys. Alright. Yo, T-Dog Terry. How you doing? Sorry guys, I was answering, but no, Morpha is definitely on the bottom. Morpha just... Here's the thing about Morpha. It does not look good. It does not play good. It doesn't do anything good, aside from the fact that it just does a lot of damage to you, with a method that takes like 5 hours to finish. And, yeah. Okay. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? Yes, I will give him thanks. By the way, spoiler alert, Sheik is not who you guys think he is. Oh, I need to get the, We have a couple of voice channels that you can use. Okay, yeah, we need to get the fire arrows for this one in order to complete the Shadow Temple. Because there's that pillar with the bomb arrows, but I don't know if you can activate that any other way. Sheik is actually Terry, yes. It's a very convincing disguise, though. Speaking of Terry Crews, do any of y'all watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? That is like one of my favorite sitcoms right now. Like, it's very good. Like, I can't fault it in any way, to be honest. I can't fault it in any way as a sitcom. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows. Like, I remember, yeah, like, because back in 2013, when it started, they were promoting it, and I was so excited, and I watched the show because Terry was on it, and Sandberg was the was a producer. Yeah, Sheik is Link from the future. So yeah, Sandberg was a producer, and that got me really excited because I love Lonely Island. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, that was easy. No, if you guys haven't watched that show for some reason, you gotta. They're already renewed for a season 5. Like, they already got a season 5. That's like, the thing about the show too is that, like, it never falls into the mistakes that other sitcoms make. I could actually go on and on and on as to why Brooklyn Nine-Nine is one of the best sitcoms we've ever seen in, like, the past decade. Yeah. Well, Victor, you need to watch it again. Okay, we gotta go to Kakariko now, don't we? How do we go about doing that? I'm gonna wear the red tunic right now because it reminds me. No, wait, no. I'm gonna save that for the final stream. We're gonna save that for the final stream. Oh wait. What are you talking about? Terra Cruz is in Breath of the Wild. He's Daruk. He's Daruk. He gives you the Stone Smasher, which is a sword made out of biceps. Okay, but the thing is, yeah, like, I can actually go on and on and on about why I find Brooklyn Nine-Nine to be one of the best sitcoms we've seen in the recent decade. In the recent decades, actually. Because, yeah, the thing about... Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, how do I even begin? So, every character on the sitcom, like, literally, it could have just been the Jake Peralta show. It could have just been that. And they would have been well within their rights to. But they decided not to, which is, in the long run, the wiser choice. Instead, like, every character actually gets a spotlight. Because, wait, when you first watch it, it does look like it's just going to be Andy Samberg's show. You know? And this would have been, like, the one-off, only get one season, it's just Andy Samberg doing stuff. Which would be entertaining for, like, the first 2 seasons, but, like... But it's the other characters and how much they've developed that give Jake more of a depth as a character. And it gives the 9-9, like, the precinct, its own personality as well. That's why I like the show so much. I'm surprised I never bring it up in Discord. It's just that I wasn't sure if I want to bring it up because I know we have a lot of people that are more into their animes. I'm kidding. Like, I know a lot of people that can do both. It's just that I wasn't sure if I should bring it up, only to find out that I'm the only person in the Discord chat that talks about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was actually kind of hoping that I'd live react to an episode in a Discord chat. That would be pretty hilarious. Actually, I might even do that. I might set up channels, like very temporary channels. I might set up my a separate temporary chat for people that want to live react to like a sporting event or something. 9-9! No, I knew. The thing is, I knew I would love that show the moment I saw them promoting that back in 2013. And that, yeah, it was so funny. Because I was just like, oh yeah, Terry Crews is in it. This would be hilarious because I love Terry and I like Sandberg. But then I ended up watching it. Like I remember, like what's it called? My friend DVR'd the first couple of episodes. I think it was, yeah, the first 4 episodes actually. So yeah, it was like 4 weeks into the show. Like, yeah, 4 weeks into that show, I watched the first episode, and I just sat down and watched the rest of the episodes without even, like, realizing it. It's that kind of show. The first time you watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine was on Swedish television? Oh my goodness. I love when Terry talks in the first person. Like, I like that one where he's reading a book. Little Terry's reading a book, and, like, little Terry did not see that coming. Freaking awesome. But that's the thing though, it's just because each of the characters have developed equally. They didn't have, the thing is though, they didn't have to, like, you know, from the concept stage. Let's just play this song first because I actually like this song. This is one of my favorite, but Requiem of Spirit is like my absolute favorite. I might actually tear up. Okay, here we go. Right, what can I say though? Because yeah, from the concept stage, it didn't have to be the way that it was right now, in that they develop all the characters equally. Because no, they could have just been like, you know, this is Andy Samberg show, we're gonna make this the Jake Peralta show. Or, we found out that Andre Braugher was getting very popular in Season 2. Let's make it the Andre Braugher song. Let's make it the Andre Braugher show, because he's very popular these days with the audience. No, like they still developed him. And they still let him have his awesome moments, because Andre Braugher is freaking awesome at his execution, his timing, so good. Andre Braugher's execution as the captain is like one of my favorite things about that show. And the thing is though, like a lot of people are like that though. Like a lot of people they could have just said I want it to be this way. But the thing about Andy Samberg though, he's very adamant. Like in any other situation, we would have called him stubborn for him trying to force the show to be in a certain direction. But yeah, like Samberg's very, very adamant in how he wanted the show to be, and like people, they want to be, oh, but I want to do this though, but there's like, no, it has to be this way, and it seems very, very stubborn. But then the casts in their interview, they were surprised. The cast, they were surprised. Like, no, they realized, wait a minute, Andy Samberg is actually onto something. That he like, what's it called? Like, everything that he wanted in his vision, it actually made sense. It ultimately all made sense. And they didn't want to, you know, take away from that. So they realized, like, oh, maybe he has a point. Maybe maybe he's not being stubborn for the sake of trying to control everything. Maybe he actually wants the show to go in a certain direction, and he doesn't want to stray from that. That's awesome. There's so much I could say, really. There's a lot that I could say about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but let's talk about Zelda, shall we? Do you know what? I'm actually planning on doing a Let's Play one of these days with a friend, and he's also a big fan of the show, so we might end up talking about that. Like, inevitably talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Wait, can I use this? I think I could, like, I can climb over this, though, right? Like, because I can just warp back to Kakariko and not have to walk all the way, right? Please? Yes! Excellent. Should I get the Sun Song? Yeah, let's get it. Let us get it. But yes, that's the thing though, like, it's one thing to have a lot of characters in a sitcom, but it's another thing to actually flesh them out in ways where, like, they're still whimsical. That used to scare me as a kid, by the way, when it zooms in on Link's face as lightning goes off. Oh, that terrified me. But no, it's one thing to have a bunch of characters, but it's another thing to actually have them develop in such a way in which they remain charmingly whimsical, with hijinks, but also realistic. In like it, and I don't even mean realistic as in things must be bad because it's being realistic and we're being cynical about how realistic we are. It's more like it's realistic. Oh boy, it's realistic because this is how people ought to solve problems. That's what I liked about it. And there is the serendipity as well, and coincidence, and you know, coincidental stuff, but it's a sitcom, so they kind of get to defend themselves from that criticism a little bit. But, you know, that's of course, that is my own personal bias getting in the way, because I just love the show that much. That's not actually, oh no, actually, okay, one last thing, I promise, this is my last thing about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, hello, Mr. Naked Man. One last thing I will say is, it is that kind of show where you're happy that it's becoming popular. Unlike most, because something that would bother me a lot is when people like something, but then when they see it becoming popular, they get mad saying, well, I liked it first, therefore I'm a bigger fan. No, for me, when I found out that a lot of people that I know were getting into the show, I was like, yeah, right? It's freaking awesome. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Like, cause you have to use the C stick for this one, or you can use the buttons. Like, using the C stick to play is really weird. Oh yeah, we're also gonna have to get that magic meter enhancer, because we're gonna be using the Lens of Truth quite a bit. No, you're definitely not the only one. I do that. Like, if I were to go into the royal family's tomb and spend time with naked men, that's a pretty good weekend. In all honesty. It's a pretty good weekend. Oh, mid-swing? You're for real right now. Okay, get that restore. Alright, we are going into the well. I love the well. The well was one of the coolest concepts that you could have in a video game. Like, oh, it's so cool. Like, I like how a lot of people are like... A lot of people, they would criticize the fact that it's like, oh man, this is supposed to be a kid's game. But it's just like, but kids have things that's like... The whole point of Zelda is to have exploration. And in exploration, that means doing things that are unknown, or going into the unknown. Like, let's say you're taking a walk down the street, let's just say, and you decide to turn into a street that you're not familiar with. That's an unknown, and the unknown might fill you with dread. That's what this is. Oh, whoops, I forgot to... like, as a kid, exploration sometimes turned into dread. It's not always whimsical. Ooh, discovering new places. Like the Goonies, for example. Have you guys seen the Goonies? There's some dread found in there. It's not that, like, they want to scare you for the sake of being gratuitous and scary. No, like, that is part of what comes with the wonder of exploring. It's the thrill. Also, Merle, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Merle to the chats. Give her a round of applause, if you will. How you doing? Turn into a well. No, but like if you're walking down the street and then you turn into like a street that you're unfamiliar with, there's gonna be some dread, right? Or if you're walking around the forests, you don't know what you're gonna find there. I remember when I was like back when Slender Man was a thing, like when Slender Man first came out, and I was walking, like it was around the time I was walking home, but I decided to take a shortcut, and it was dark. It was 8:30, and it was getting pretty dark, and I was walking through the forest trail. Terrifying stuff. Oh yes, the Songstorm dubstep remix. Oh, if Mickey was here, I'd do the dubstep remix right now, just to see how he reacts to that. But I think Mickey is busy at the moment. Oh, I'm doing just dandy. I'm gonna be seeing people for lunch later. Yeah, a lot of fun. Apparently, there's gonna be dim sum. I've never had dim sum, which is funny because I'm Asian. You'd think I would have. You'd think that because I'm Asian, I would have had dim sum. Like dim sum's Asian, yeah? Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I like about Nintendo games. Like, they can be enjoyed by kids and adults. Okay, there is something here. I think it's bomb shoes? Whoa. Or is it a key? Please tell me it's a key. It is not a key! Awesome! Alright. Uh-oh. Oh! That hurt. I've never had dim sum, actually, which is weird, because I've had, like, literally every other Asian food in existence. But never dim sum. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have had it, it's just that... It's interesting, actually. So, I was talking to my sister the other day about video games. I was talking to her about video games, and we asked each other the question, what games would you let your kids play? Right? Because the thing is, like, video game visuals have become more sophisticated these days, that, like, they have gotten, like, more violent in some areas. Where do I... They have gotten more violent. I need a key. Like, there's a key that I have to get, right? So I was thinking, like, so what games would you let your kids play? And I immediately thought to myself, most of the 3D Zelda games, to be honest. Most of the 3D Zelda games. Oh no, definitely the 2D Zelda games. Like, if the Oracle series was still available, I'd totally want them to play that. Okay, I think you need a key for... No, you don't. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, get ready for the family learning channel. Alright, so everyone, these are all hands. Wave hello. Hello. Konnichiwa. ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour. Oh no! The hand has grabbed me! What do I do? Oh no! What do I do? Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the tracking! The tracking! Oh no, what do I even do? I'm helpless. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh no! No! Oh! Oh no! That was a scripting error, wasn't it? Alright. Okay. Oh no! Do the oh no! Okay, okay. Watch this. Yep. Okay. Wave red, lower his head, and then... Come on, come on. Oh no! Oh no! Come back. Oh wait, no, I think that's gonna do damage. I feel like that does damage. Okay. Okay, I saw movements. Okay. Oh no. The dead hand. Watch out for his infinite hands. Oh no, please don't ask me to do a British accent. I'm gonna offend like 500 people. The 500 subscribers that actually have actual British accents. This colonist thinks he knows how to do one of our accents. Little does he know there's like 500 different British accents in existence. Yay. I feel like this guy should have been the boss. I feel like this should have been like an actual boss in the game because it's more fun than Morpha. Hell, like have this be like a water version with water hands, okay? Like the Dexy hands from Majora's Mask. Just have that be the boss, and then have it be around water, and then he comes out of the water. That would have been a more fun boss than Morpha. Was it twitching? Oh, I missed it. Aww. That was so weird. Oh man, an original Mario Bros. Adult film. My goodness. Look, Merle, if I can't do a British accent, I can't do a German one. Are you kidding me? Please. No more. No more. Do you know what, though? If I was actually good at doing voices, if I was, like, actually, like, legitimately good at doing voices, I would totally do a thing on Twitch where if you give me, like, $1, I'll spend the next minute doing, like, playing the game with the voice of your choice. Actually, do you know what? One of these days, when I have a musician friend come over and we do a Let's Play, we might go on Twitch, we'll do a thing where, yeah, if you give us like 50 cents, we'll sing like 1 minute of a song. Okay. Bobby Bob, what kind of music do I listen to? Anything, essentially. Alright, what do I do? Okay, guys, we have 57 minutes to do this. Let's do it. We have 57 minutes to do the Shadow Temple. Are you guys with me? We're gonna book it all the way to the end with only 3/4 of a heart. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? The Shadow Temple too, man. Because here's the thing, I actually do need to be somewhere, and I actually do need to... You know what, guys? Okay, how about this? Okay, we're gonna postpone Shadow Temple for a bit. Let's get the Bigoron sword. Let's get the Bigoron sword, you guys. We're gonna get the Bigoron sword because I do have somewhere I need to be. I might even need to stop the stream early. We're gonna get the Bigoron sword because I kind of do have to, and then next week, because like yeah, I wasn't anticipating I'd be doing something today, but it's because there's something very special happening in someone's life today, and I'm gonna be there for them. That's the curse of having some semblance of a social life, I suppose. Yeah, it's gonna be a smaller stream, a little bit, but like because the Bigoron sword won't take that long, but I would like to get that out of the way. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go for that Bigoron sword, because we have the horse. We have the horse, so we should be okay. But yeah, Bobby Bob, you asked me what kind of music I like. Basically anything, though. Like, I know that's a lazy answer, but that's all I can really say. Hello. Fairy. Here we are. You bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. The pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps. Oh yeah, you have an allergy, don't you? My goodness, you should really change your vocation, ma'am. Okay, let's try to pronounce the word that Merle told me. I am sorry. My apologies to all my German viewers. Oh, also, I do need to get that fairy upgrade as well. There's actually quite a bit of preparation that I want to do. There is a bit of preparation that I would like to do. Okay, so while we're waiting for this thing to hatch... I was close. I was close, wasn't I? I really like German as a language, though. Like, I actually really like it. The reason why I think that's a big deal for me to like it is because a lot of my friends don't like how it sounds. They think it sounds... They think it sounds too rough. But I like it, though. Like, how do I describe it? It's like... I guess it's because the language itself is so old. Like, the country is relatively young, but the language itself is a progenitor to a lot of languages that I'm familiar with. So I like German a lot as a language. I think it sounds really nice. Alright guys, who wants to see... Who wants to see the women of ill repute? That's the thing, like, yeah, I really like it because it's very old, how it has, it sort of branched off from the original Latin as well. Or at least, like, or sorry, it has, like, sorry, didn't branch off, but, like, its relation to Latin, which is another language that I quite enjoy. Although that language died out eventually. Did I play Super Mario 64? I have, actually. I've been playing it lately to get myself prepped for when Mario Odyssey comes out. When Mario Odyssey comes out in October. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about overrated things. Yeah, I kind of went on, okay, oh right, the Harry Potter thingy. All I can really say about the Harry Potter, it used to be that I didn't like Harry Potter because I didn't like the people that like Harry Potter, but like, you know, that's not a good enough reason to dislike something. Because, okay, so the reason why I don't like the books... Uh-oh. So the thing that, like, that bothers me about Harry Potter is the fact that there's so many characters that not, like, and then I would pick, you would have a favorite. Everyone would have a favorite character, right? But then that character would inevitably not get the screen time that you want them to have. Or sorry, not screen time, the page time that you want them to have. Because, like, there's so many potential for different characters, it's just that they decide not to really go in depth for any of them, which I guess would make sense, but like, why add the character if you're not really good to flesh them out? Like, I would have appreciated the characters more and the world building more if you spent more time focusing on the characters than you did spending time on explaining how the world even works. Because that's the biggest complaint that I have about Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling, as an author, she over-explains a lot. She explains way too much. I understand that, yes, in fantasy, some things might not necessarily make sense, but my goodness, give us some credit. I think we could understand how your magic works, man. Okay, so we have to wait. Do we have to play the Sun Song to get this guy to hatch? I guess we do. We don't use a Megaton Hammer, so... Can I make gameplay of Super Mario 64? Probably not. I might stream it if I'm bored. I might stream it in the future, but we'll see. Like, I can't guarantee that right now. But that's kind of my issue with Harry Potter, though, is that Rowling, she doesn't prioritize her book time very well. Like, because the characters, it's not even that the characters themselves are bad either, or that that I feel like they're deliberately underdeveloped. It's just that I wish we would spend more time with those ones, because as it stands right now, the characters are. We have to wake up Talon, don't we? Because as it stands right now, the characters themselves, they're very flat, which is very noticeable considering how many there are. That's kind of my issue with Harry Potter books, is that it should be more focused on the characters. Like, I feel like books in general should be focused more on the characters, and if you want a world build, sure, but like a world should be told through the perspective of the characters that we want to love and appreciate, but no. Also, J.K. Rowling, she used to be very... Okay, so one thing about J.K. Rowling is that she used to obscure her face a lot, because, like me, she would deliberately keep her face hidden from people so that people would maintain the illusion of what the author of their favorite book would look like. You know, to maintain that. So like my words are my identity, not my face. And that's, I think as though now she's like at the forefront of everything, saying it's like, oh yeah, like you know, I'm gonna virtue signal to everyone, even though I live in a gated community. Yes, that's just bitterness on my part, I suppose. Like, you know, she lives in a gated community, but she's so concerned about how racist everyone is, even though, yeah, but yeah, that's something for a different day. I guess that's a discussion for a different day, or a different channel, actually. Oh man. Because here's the thing, like, I write, and I'm not trying to say that my books are miles and leagues better than Harry Potter novels. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying that as a writer, there are some things that you should prioritize, and there are things from her books that she should have prioritized, which she did not. Alright. So, enough about that. Things that are... Wait, Mickey, why did you have lost respect for the author? For the same reasons why I have? But how she's a virtue signaler? I'm not a very big fan of the whole virtue signaling thing, man. It's... I understand that it's a very tired term these days, because everyone uses it now, but, like, that's essentially what she is these days, and that's disheartening, because... Yeah, well... Right. Yeah, I am comparing my writing skills to a world-renowned writer. Yeah, and also, yeah, I'm not trying to say that I'm better. I'm not trying to say that. No, if anything, I would completely understand if someone has read my books and say that my books are worse than Harry Potter. Like, that would be fine and dandy, but that's fine. Like, I'm not trying to say that. Like, I'm not trying to say that mine are better. I'm just saying that, like, there are some things that an author should strive to do, which she didn't necessarily have to, but, like, it's something that I personally enjoy in my books, and which is why I find the novels themselves overrated. That's why I find the books overrated, though, is because as a writer, it's not what I look for. But that's what having an opinion is all about. Alright. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So think about Christopher Paolini and his. Wait, what? Okay. There was a cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, think about Christopher Paolini's books. I actually quite like them. Like, so here's the thing about Aragon. I think the biggest complaint that people have. Mr. Nice Guy? Hang on. Oh wait, no, wait, this is a Times moment. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I really enjoy my books, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone liked it, because like, yeah, well, of course, because I think it's awesome. So like, why would anyone not find it awesome, right? But that's kind of the thing though. Like, I can understand like from a writing perspective, like, because I understand people look for different things when it comes to writing, when it comes to reading. For me, I like having contemporary fantasy and mixing and matching different elements of literary themes. I love my themes. One of my main themes is, like, okay, so basically the theme of my first book, without really divulging too much, without spoiling anything or forcing you guys to look at my book in a different way, is the main theme of my book is essentially directed at children that feel like they were deprived. Oh, sorry, not children. Like teens or preteens that feel like they were deprived of childhood. That's basically the central theme of my book, is that the main character, she was forced into, like, she was forced out of a life of comfort. Yeah, she was forced out of a life of comfort. And the thing is, though, a lot of people would find that to be an argument for, well, I didn't have a deprived childhood, so once this is all done, I'm just gonna be bitter about it for the rest of my life. That's kind of what I want to get to. And I don't know, like, some people, they might not enjoy that. But I love that kind of stuff, though. Like, I love having that fantasy element, but then mixed in with the realism that some people have, because, you know, you can do that. Okay, where do I go? Okay, shopkeeper. That's all the way over here. I feel like I did this wrong, you guys. I feel like rolling isn't going to do anything. Does rolling... Okay, has anyone ever confirmed if rolling makes you fast? Closed until morning. Okay. Please tell me this works. Oh boy, they're gonna send me to the beginning of the town, aren't they? Oh boy. Okay. That's fine. We got time. Now we're gonna walk backwards. We're gonna follow RSDJ's. I think walking backwards is faster. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be slightly faster, which is cool! Uh-oh. We are so good at this game, you guys. My goodness. But as you know, that's one of the things too. Yeah, you mentioned earlier that you should be the first fan of your work. And yeah, I am. I am a fan of my work, but I do realize that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And that they should, like, you know, nothing should be free of criticism. Nothing is free from criticism. Thank you, Link. There you go. That forest bum. Oh wait, oh, it's just that bum. He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. Sure, I'll give you the drugs. But yeah, as Bobby Bob said though, yeah, I am a fan of my stuff. This potion will not work on a monster. Yeah, in the remake they called it a poultice. I guess that would be more appropriate because it's like a powder. Isn't that what a poultice is? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Because usually when people think of potion, they think of like... When people think of potion, they think of like the liquid, but I think potion could have been any concoction. Like any concoction. What else can I say? Let's see. But yeah, I'm not trying to diss anyone that likes Harry Potter, but for me, I find them very overrated for the reasons I said before. Like, you can still enjoy them. That's the thing. Like there is a reason why people overrate something, and it's not because they're like, it's not because I think Harry Potter's terrible. Don't get, like, don't get the wrong idea. Like what I said earlier with, like, Ocarina of Time or Final Fantasy VII, very commonly considered overrated games, but there's a reason why people overrate them in the first place. It's because there's something about those games that resonate with a lot of people, which makes them like them a lot more. So yeah, so like, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't enjoy a book that you like because someone out there does not like it, you know? Because that's gonna happen either way. I mean, like, I'm playing Ocarina of Time right now, there's gonna be someone out there that hates Ocarina of Time. Like, I like to criticize Ocarina a lot, but I still love it. Here we are. Oh, we actually didn't have to rush, because this isn't a time sequence. This isn't a time segment. This might take a while. So, what exactly is Quarrying the House? I keep hearing about it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it was past my time. Right, so, I have been actually talking a little bit about how I'm going to be revising my stream schedule. Because I haven't been able to stream that very much lately because we've been busy, we've been getting ready for some stuff. I might go back to doing weekly streams again, like once a week, like what we did back when I had classes. Oh, it's just a sitcom. Oh, but it's really bad. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos. So, he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee. Yeah, it's gonna be like Mondays and Thursdays, but I might have to revise it. I have to look at what my schedule is going to be when the school year starts. Yeah, so I have to get back to you guys on that one about my streaming schedule, but yeah, just as Mickey said though, it's Mondays and Thursdays, usually at noontime, but I had to do it earlier today because I have an appointment. Like Tuesdays, well, Mondays, sorry, I had an appointment. Well, meeting up with people at like 1, so. Not 1, but like 1:30. Let's do this. Come on. I'm so used to mashing A in Breath of the Wild. Whoa. Those are some sharp turns. Okay, desert is on the opposite end of where I am. Okay. I don't hate this game. I just have a lot of criticism about it. Like, there's just a lot of this game that frustrates me, but I still really like the game. Like, let's focus on the positives of what I like about this game before I talk about what I hate about this game. I like the soundtrack. I like the atmosphere. I like the fact that you can have a two-handed sword in this game, which is something that you've never been able to do in any other Zelda game ever for some reason, aside from Majora's Mask and the Oracle series. What else? Like, I like the fact that it introduced horseback riding. Like, horseback riding is a lot of fun in all the Zelda games, and it's a lot of fun in this game too. I went the wrong way. I like the dungeons concepts. I don't like all the dungeons. Like, there's some dungeons where I'm just like, well, that would have been better. But I like most of the dungeons, though. I like Fire Temple as a dungeon. I like the Forest Temple. Shadow Temple is pretty cool as a concept as well. Spirit Temple is one of my favorites. The final boss of this game, I consider one of the best in the series. Yeah, so like I love the soundtrack a lot. It's good. Like, there's a lot of good about this game that I really, really like, but there's a lot of criticisms that I really dislike about this game. But like, there's a lot of good about it. So like, I hope people don't get the wrong idea. Like, you're allowed to criticize something that you like. Like, you don't have to defend everything about something that you love. TozoTube, how's your Splatoon career going? Better than yours. I'm sorry. Nah, I actually haven't played in a while. I've been busy. I've been busy because, a lot of things have been happening, actually. People have been getting married, people are having anniversaries, people have been having children. people have been getting sick. It's just a lot of stuff has been happening, basically. So I haven't been able to play Splatoon in a while. We're lucky that actually I could go to, that I could even stream today. Been very busy. My favorite Zelda, if it's not Breath of the Wild, then it is Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, and yeah, like basically, if I were to count my top 5, my 5th favorite game. Oh yeah. So my favorite, like you know, my 5th favorite is the Oracle of Seasons, because it's like it's very reminiscent of the first. Oh no. We're okay. I should have just warped. Oh, it's time to go to that, that shortcut that Turtle told me about. Eventually. Ah, Lake Highlight. I could have just warped. I'm so mad about this morning. We wasted so much time because I forgot that I could use the Serenade of Water to go. Alright. Here we are. But hey, we're gonna get that sword, so, you know. What else can I say about this game that I like so much? I like the Gerudo Deserts theme music. I mean, so the Gerudo Fortress theme music, which is like awesome, super awesome. There's a lot that I could say about what I like about this game. It's not that again, like you're allowed to criticize games that you don't like. But yeah, okay, sorry. So Oracle of Seasons, it's very reminiscent of the first game, but with all the modern polish that Capcom has given it back when Capcom was good. Back when Capcom cared about making games, Oracle Seasons. Oracle of Ages is my 4th favorite because it is a sequel to my 5th favorite game, and it is the game that, and it is also the game that felt like its own game. Oracle of Seasons felt like a polished Zelda 1. For a good reason, because it was originally meant to be a remake, I believe. I believe Oracle of Seasons was originally meant to be a remake, which is why a lot of the bosses are similar. I'm not close to finishing the game, just so you guys know. We're gonna finish after I get the bigger on sword. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Okay. I went too far. So yeah, Oracle of Ages, also, it was very narrative-driven. It had some of the best story. Like, in terms of plot, it had a really good plot. Like, because it had time travel plot, but it wasn't, like, stupid time travel. It was more like time traveling on, like, yeah. It was just good. It was just a good time traveling adventure. Without the whole, like, oh, time paradox. No, it was more like I could manipulate the flow of time by doing stuff, which was awesome. Yeah, then 3rd favorite. My 3rd favorite would be Wind Waker because the art style and the boss. Like, the thing about the bosses in Wind Waker, I'll get into this in a future video, but the mechanics for the boss fights are actually very simplistic, but it's because of how the bosses are designed and animated that it makes up for it. The fact that they're not very challenging. I heard a lot of good things about Minish Cap. I still have to play that. Okay. Where do I go now? Oh, wow. Why? I have to press the buttons. It's really weird playing the Ocarina with the C-stick. Yeah, because I can't warp to the Zora's domain. I have to walk my way there. This is gonna be interesting because we have to go. Yeah, we have to go all the way to the Zora's domain. Then we have to book it all the way to Hylia, and then straight back up to Death Mountain. So yeah, yeah. Sorry, what can I say? Yeah, like, the animations and the concepts of the bosses themselves are really, really good. That being said, though, it's not to say that there are no good bosses in Wind Waker. There are some good bosses in Wind Waker that I really, really enjoy, which I will get into later. But yeah, that's why Wind Waker is my 3rd favorite. And then 2nd favorite being Majora's Mask, 1st favorite being Breath of the Wild. Hey, Painter, welcome back. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Wind Waker is quite short. The only thing I would change about Wind Waker, oh my goodness, that final thing with the Triforce shards, I like the concept of hunting down for the shards. That's cool. What I don't like is the fact that you have to sail all around. Like, it's weird. I've never had them pop up this many times. It's quite short, but like for what is in it already is pretty good. And some of the like there are quite a few good boss fights there as well. So I think, okay, so Twilight Princess actually barely missed the top 5 spot. Barely. The reason why I don't like Twilight Princess as much is because of the bosses. Really, that's the main thing, because like the bosses in Twilight Princess they could range from being decent to being why. Yeah, because in Wind Waker they want to emphasize more on exploration, but yeah, it did feel like they were kind of padding the game with all the sailing that you had to do. Oh man. But yeah, Twilight Princess, like, I like the game. Again, I don't hate any of the Zelda games. It's just that the bosses, man, like the bosses look so cool, but they weren't fun to fight. The difference between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess bosses really is that at least in Wind Waker you would have fun fighting them because the animations were so interesting that yeah, like you could fight the boss and not worry so much about the mechanics. Okay. The bosses in Twilight Princess were really bad. Like there's like 2 exceptions. And even then, like, that's up for debate as to whether or not you would consider those good. I like Blizzetta because it borrowed the concept of Puppet Cannon, the spider form, when you had to look at the reflection on the floor to see where they would fall, and you would plan accordingly. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. But I feel like Zant, I would have loved Zant as a boss, but I didn't, like, this is the fact that it keeps warping you everywhere, and like it just, like, yeah, I guess like it's nice that they give you the variety, but there's no rhyme or reason as to why that's happening aside from, oh, he has magical powers and he has that. Oh, wait a minute, let's do this. Yeah, Oracle of Ages had an awesome story. It's like Japanese RPG without all the fluff, you know? It's really, really cool story. So the interesting thing is, when it comes to me, like, trying to rate, I'm trying to work on something where I'm rating all the bosses from best to worst on, on the 3D Zelda games. But the thing is, though, my criteria is that I'm going to be judging them on the context of how they are today, and not necessarily at the time in which they were released. The only exception being a particular boss that was at the beginning of the game. Like, I'm talking about Goma, actually. Goma was released as the first 3D Zelda boss, and it kind of did have to work as a tutorial. So while I might not like the boss that much, but as something that was meant to be a tutorial to help, like, because from a game design perspective, like, you know, we're into, like, you know, the context of we're trying to introduce you into this 3D world. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Wind Waker's second boss, couldn't you one-shot it? Couldn't you one-shot Wind Waker's second boss if you have forest water? I think if you pour forest water on it, it'll die in one hit as soon as you pour it. Okay, go! Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Alrighty. Lost? You mean that 4-panel comic that's all the rage these days with the kids? Lost. Oh man, you guys know that. Please tell me you guys know that. If you guys don't know that, then y'all are dead to me. No, I'm kidding. Like, I already explained why I dislike Volvagia as a boss. And it's just that... Oh, I went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we have a minute. We have a minute. Minute to win it! I just realized I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, this is miles easier with Ocarina. My favorite Zora style. I love the ones that were in Twilight Princess. I really like how they look. Well, at least like how the female ones looked. Like the male ones did not look distinct at all. Yes. Like Breath of the Wild ones look really, really cool as well because yeah, that's when everyone looks very distinct. Which is like they all look like different kinds of fish. Like Dorefan looks so like he's a King Zora. You'll never make any mistakes about that, but oh my goodness, he looks so majestic. Fried eyeball. Awesome. The female Zoras in Twilight Princess look so good. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, the design is just very pleasing. I don't even mean that in, like, a thirsty, oh, yeah, video game characters. It's no, I mean it in, like, this just looks really, like, it just looks really good. That's all I can really say. They just look very, very good. Okay, I have to go up that mountain. Also, I love the whole, like, thing about Zoras being very, very old creatures. That was, like, I like that. They added the fact that Zoras could actually be, like, they can live up to, like, more than 100 years old. Yeah, it's quality design, basically. And the reason why, though, is because, like, they look particularly feminine. I guess that's why I like it so much, is that there's the feminine quality to the female Zoras that I just really, really like in my character designs. Because they don't look, like, they don't look so human that it's basically just a fish person. It's just that they look very distinctly Zora. That's why I like it so much. Okay. Go, go, go. Yeah. Also, like, yeah, people, they still make jokes about Sidon and how overrated he is, but no, Sidon looks awesome, too, in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, like, his design actually looks good. He's very shark-like, but he's also very prince-like, and, like, they really nailed the design for Sidon. Yo, it's Zelda Gamer! What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Zelda Gamer. Alright, you make it. You gotta believe. Believe in Christmas. If you took context of the time each game came out playing it, for the first time would your list change? Maybe. That's the thing. It might be a little bit hard to tell because when I look at a game critically, I always have it based off of information that I know now. Because, like, you know, like, a lot of bosses in Ocarina of Time actually might have been amazing had I grown up with this game. Had I grown up with this game, then maybe I would have been like, oh, all the Zelda designs are amazing, or all the bosses are amazing, but like, oh boy, hang on a second. Yeah, well, would the list change? Maybe. Maybe the list would change, but that's kind of the point, though, is that there has to be some objectivity, but that if I were to list everything based on the context of when they came out, then it would be too subjective. Because I think there is, like, merit to having emphasis on boss designs. I love my bosses. That's the thing, I love my bosses. How old was I when Ocarina of Time originally came out? I was 5 years old. No, I might have been 4, actually, because I was born late. No, when it came out the same year as me. Yeah, yeah, it came out the same month as me. Oh, my goodness. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, okay, we got a minute. This came out in 1998. Oh boy, okay, aim carefully. Okay, let's go. 35 seconds. We got it, right? Yeah. Yeah, when Ocarina of Time came out, I was 5 years old. It came out in 1998. At least in North America. Do I like... Oh, do you know what? I love Ico in general. Do I like Shadow of the Colossus? Yep. It's awesome. Oh, man. Now, I like anything that studio makes. Team Ico. Because I loved Ico. That game was awesome. Like, honestly, if they reimagined Ocarina of Time to have Breath of the Wild's mechanics, but then also like the having the final stage be changed or reimagined, so that having the final stage be reimagined so that when you're rescuing Zelda from the tower, it would work how it did in Ico, that would be fantastic. Okay. Didn't the Cory in the House DS game have a Metacritic score of like 98%? I think it's higher than Tony Hawk 4. I think it's higher than Tony Hawk Pro Skater, man. Yeah, I'm using a mixer of buttons and the C-stick now. Let's do this. Okay, you know what? Yogev the Gamer, I am planning on doing something for the original Legend of Zelda. I actually am planning something for the original Legend of Zelda. It's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait to do it. It has to be 3 days, yeah? Yeah, I'm not going to stream it, though. I won't stream it. But I do have something in mind for that, though, so, hang tight. Hang tight, because you're going to see some original Legend of Zelda. Like, I actually replayed the original Legend of Zelda not too long ago. Guys, it is way, way better than I remember it being. It's so good. It is such a good game. It's a very, very good game. Whoops. Man. No, but I'm definitely planning on doing something for the original Legend of Zelda, though. I can't wait. Is it done yet? Yes! That sword is my finest work. The Bigoron sword. You handed in the claim check and got the Bigoron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and it won't break. Okay. And I guess we'll just keep the claim check for the rest of my life. Look, I still have the... They changed it. They changed it in the 3DS remake where they gave you a different scabbard. But instead they just... Oh man, it's beautiful though. The game's gonna be a lot easier now. So, I think that's gonna do it for the stream, you guys. That might do it. In Breath of the Wild. No, it would be awesome, actually, if the Ballad of Champions DLC gave you, like, something like the Bigoron sword. Or they give you the choice, actually. Maybe at the end of the next DLC, it's gonna give you the choice of any weapon that you want. Like, any weapon class that you want, and it's gonna be the unbreakable version. So, like, if you want a two-handed sword, or a one-handed sword, or a spear, then, yeah, like, I feel... Oh, that would be so cool. Probably not. It's probably never gonna happen. But, man, if it did... Boy. Okay, guys, what tunic should I wear for the next stream? I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna leave it to the viewers. I'll leave it to the viewers. What tunic do you want? What tunic you want? And then for the next stream, I'll go through the rest of the game wearing this tunic. One person votes blue, but then, or you want the green, or do you want the green? Or the red. No, everyone's saying green. Okay, a lot of people are saying, oh, but Zelda Gamer says red. Oh boy, you guys. Uh-oh, and someone else voted green. Oh no. What do we do? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I guess we're going green. Wow. Way to break Game Painter and Zelda Gamer's hearts. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. Guys, thanks very, very much for joining me. As always, next time, we're going to finish this game. We're going to finish it. I'm going to set aside some time, and we're going to finish this game. It's going to be like 9:30, I guess. I might start the game a little bit early, just so, like, we'll spend, like, the necessary time that it takes. I'm going to try. Yeah, you know what? We might go, like, early. Like, maybe like a 9:30 EST. 9:30 EST next week. We're gonna start, just so we can like finish the game in one go. We're gonna try it. Yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah. Okay. That's the plan. We're gonna book it all the way to the end. We're gonna finish this challenge, hopefully. And yeah, guys, thanks very, very much for joining. I do have to be somewhere in about like 20 minutes, not half an hour. But yeah. So guys, thanks very, very much for joining. Thanks for talking to me. It's always fun talking, interacting with you guys on stream, and that's why I like doing my streams. It helps me stay motivated to continue doing this stuff, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday, where we continue some Breath of the Wild. So yeah, guys, take care, have a good day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and someone else. Alright guys, take care, see you guys later. Bye bye.